Hey, good morning everybody. How are you? This is attorney Charles Zavala from Zavala, Texas Law. We are located in beautiful Houston, Texas. Today is May 8th, 2022. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, grandmothers out there, mothers of animals, all that stuff. We really appreciate y'all. But yeah, if y'all are new to this channel, what we do, well, apologize, there's a car driving by. What we do is we talk about videos about immigration, criminal defense, business, usually questions people have, and we answer them, and we're here to be helpful. So if you like this video, you can subscribe, you can thumbs up, you could like, share it to your friend, or just watch it yourself. But today I have an interesting video about immigration, and this is going to be very important for anyone that is currently in the immigration process or anyone who has a work permit. So what happens is this: if you come to the USA and you're applying for a green card or you're applying for some sort of status, obviously you gotta work, right? I mean, somehow you have to make money. But the US government's not just gonna let anybody work. You have to have a permission to work, and what that is called, it's called an Employment Authorization document. Easier said, it's just called a work permit. It looks like a little ID card. It's got your face, it's got your information, and it says that you're allowed to work, pretty much. But the problem has been this: most of those work permits last either 1 year or 2 years, depending on what your immigration status is here for. So if you have a visa that allows you to be here for 2 years, then your work permit is probably going to be for 2 years. If you have something that's 1 year, it's going to be for 1 year. So the problem we've been running into is this: obviously COVID has messed a lot of things up, and we always apply before the work permit expires, right? That's what you should do. But unfortunately, immigration isn't processing these work permits fast enough. So there's a huge backlog on these work permits. And a lot of people are saying, well, look, what am I supposed to do? I renewed it before I was supposed to. They haven't given it to me. And my employer is telling me, hey, you don't have a valid work permit. What should I do? So I have an answer for you. So normally the government, whenever you apply to renew your work permit, they'll send you a piece of paper. It's called the I-797 Notice of Action. It says it at the top right-hand corner. And what that piece of paper says is, look, we received your renewal, we're processing it. That's all it says. But if you look kind of towards the middle, it says your Employment Authorization document, EAD, which is your work permit, is automatically extended 180 days from the moment it expires. Hey, that's fantastic, right? Why do they do this? They do this so that they know they're not going to give you the work permit by the time they should. So that's why they automatically extend it 180 days. So you're not left without a job. You can show that to your employer and be like, look, boss, Charles, it says my name, Charles Zavala. It says I applied for my work permit on this date, and it gives me a 180-day extension, right? That's fantastic. And usually that does work, okay? However, things have been taking even longer than 180 days. So what happened is this, and I apologize, I'm going to be reading off of this screen. I apologize, that plane that's going by. But oh well. Actually, let me close this. I'm just afraid it gets a little bit of echo when I close my window. Okay, so what they're doing is here. If you've renewed your work permit, they are extending it, not 180 days, they're extending it up to 540 days. So most of them are 365, but they're extending it maximum to 540 days. That's a lot of time. That's a year and a half, I believe. Something like that, right? So that's huge. And the reason why they're doing this is because there are so many backlogs, and they're just not going to be able to pump out these work permits in the time people need. So they are issuing out these new, remember, it's called an I-797 Notice of Action, where it says, it's a piece of paper and it says, hey, we know your case is in process, we know your work permit's in process, so we are automatically extending it 540 days. So this is fantastic. This is a huge sigh of relief for a lot of clients I have who are saying, look, my work permit's expired, my boss tells me that I need one, what do I do? So this is going to be the solution. So if you Google it, you can look it up online. It's kind of news in the immigration world, and this is fantastic. So how is one eligible? A, you have to have applied before your work permit expired. That's important, right? That's very important. And two, you have to be one of the eligible categories, from which one I'm looking at. You know, majority of the categories are, so asylum, let me see here. Yeah, majority of the categories are eligible for this. So this is huge, right? So I have been letting all my clients know this because they are really worried about this. Because, you know, if you can't work, what do you do? right? So this is big news, everybody. So if you have a work permit that's currently pending, you can go online or contact your lawyer, or you should be receiving a notice of action that'll tell you that you're automatically extended for 540 days. I don't know if immigration is going to send them to everybody. I think your best bet is to go online, type in Google USCIS extends work permit, look it up, find the one that talks about 540 days, and you can show that to your employer, okay? And that shows that the government is extending it because they are so backlogged, okay? So I hope y'all found this video very helpful. I think it's very helpful to anyone that has a work permit, right? So if you like this video, give us thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Other than that, I hope y'all have a beautiful day, beautiful Mother's Day. My name is Charles Zavala, here to help you any way we can. Give us a call at the phone number listed right here, and the phone appointment will be with me personally on the phone, and we're more than happy to help you any way we can. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.